Oh, there you are. So I think this is going to be like a making of featurette thing, although I wasn't filming myself making this project that you just watched. But I don't know. In some ways, it kind of makes me think of like, do you remember when VHS and DVD were sort of both happening at the same time? You had your DVDs, which had the special features menu, but when it came to VHS tapes, you had to wait till the movie was over, and then when the credits were over, and then there was like a special featurette sort of thing happening. I feel like that's what this is right here. I remember that specifically with the Sixth Sense VHS. That might have been one of the last VHS tapes I ever bought. That seems right. Gladiator, no, yeah, somewhere around there. Anyway, I'm just gonna kind of show some of the, I guess, ins and outs of where I came up with the idea for this, which I guess isn't that spectacular. It's pretty, easy idea to come up with. But then also how I did it. So here you go. So this is my portable DVD player. This is what you saw in the video. I picked this up on Black Friday, maybe, I don't know, up to 10 years ago or something like that. And I am a visual artist, and what I used this mostly for was like a tool to pull up certain movie scenes or, stills to paint, essentially. I do a lot of painting from films, whether it be like portraiture or specific scenes from movies, things like that. And I would just pause the movie, look at the character, and then paint them. But I thought maybe I could, find another way to use this, and I wanted to venture into video. I've done video before, but primarily I'm a painter, I would say. I don't know, multidisciplinary. I do a lot of sculpture too. But I wanted to figure out how can I incorporate this tool, which I've used so much, into a project. And I got to thinking about Best Picture winners. I'm a big Oscars fan, and how grand those films seem in certain contexts because they are considered the best. But there are other ways to watch them outside of that grand theater space, movie theater space, such as at home on your TV, but home entertainment centers have, become pretty amazing. Some people watch them on their phone. Purists may not like that. But I was thinking, we have these grand movies, and they exist on 4K, Blu-ray, some of them, maybe all of them at this point. But how about I present them on a DVD, not a VHS, because I think there's a lot of nostalgia when it comes to VHS. And quality, coming from Blu-ray, but DVD, nobody really cares, right? Who's really big into DVDs anymore? In any degree, like even from like a nostalgic standpoint. Maybe those people are out there, but I don't know. But yeah, I wanted to present these Best Picture winners, these grand, huge, best of the best films according to the Academy, on this little portable DVD player. Just sort of shrink them down to size, create a contrast between something incredibly epic, supposedly, to something so small and insignificant, a portable DVD player, a very obsolete item, except for me. I use it quite a bit. But yeah, this, I don't even think you can get these anymore. Maybe you can. I shouldn't say that because I don't know. But I kind of like that juxtaposition, I guess. I think the initial concept basically came from me just liking to watch Oscar montages, things like that, on YouTube. And I was like, hey, I want to get more into video. Why don't I do that? So, and this is, simple. I'm not saying this is, something spectacular or anything like that. It was just, I don't know, putting my foot in the water, testing it out, seeing what I could do with art, which is what I make, Oscars, movies, which is what I love, and also an even more personal, I guess, reason for kicking this off. Like, this is an idea I've had for a long time, but when Parasite won Best Picture, I was like, this would be a great time to do this because that is a monumental shift in what we expect Best Picture to look like, foreign language film that hadn't, been done before. That was like brand new for Best Picture when it came to, their choices. And it won Best Picture of 2019. And that's also when my twin daughters were born. I always enjoy, I don't know, I kind of have like this parlor trick, I guess, where I ask somebody when they were born, and then I tell them what won Best Picture for that year. Like for myself, it was Terms of Endearment, which you can see right there. There's a VHS of Terms of Endearment right there. And I was never thrilled that Terms of Endearment was, you know, my best picture. I like that movie now as I've grown. You know, as I've gotten older, I've come to actually like that movie quite a bit. But I don't know, I always want it to be something more epic, something more monumental. And I never really felt like I had that with my best picture. But I feel like my kids definitely have that with theirs. So that was kind of a push that I needed to actually make this project happen. And yeah, I don't know. I'm really happy for the, I know this is like not a big deal at all, but they may not care about the Oscars at all when they grow up, but I'm really happy for them that they have such a cool, historical, monumental shift of a best picture for the year that they were born. Again, I know it's not a big deal. Can't take these things too seriously, but I don't know, I think it's cool. I chose to use movie titles rather than scenes from the movie because, one, painting movie titles has always been sort of a big part of my painting practice, and also I just hadn't seen that before. A lot of people, when they make these montages, they'll do so with scenes from the films, famous lines from the films, and I thought, I'll just do the movie titles. And I think it's an interesting constant that we do get in every single Best Picture winner. It does change a little bit because not every title sequence is at the beginning of the film. There are a couple cases where the title's at the end of the film. That's when it pops up. But it is nice to see, like, I don't know, just from year to year how it changes, what the title card looks like. It's a nice evolution to see. And I just thought it would be an interesting history to see, all of the titles from Wings to Parasite. Basically what I did is I set this tripod, which is holding up my phone right now, I set it up right here on this table and had it pointed at my player right here, and then I would put in the Best Picture DVD in here for each movie and then play the title sequence and record that on my phone. So this is not like an edited DVD. Like, I didn't put all the Best Picture titles together and then put them on a DVD and then play it. I put in each movie and then played that and tried my hardest not to move or jostle the DVD player. And somehow I was successful. I think there might be one point, not to ruin it for you, one point, if I remember correctly, where there is a slight shift in movement with the DVD player. But the dissolves that I used in between each title sort of hides it. So, I don't know. Hopefully you didn't notice. And honestly, I can't even remember if it was there or not. I shouldn't even be mentioning it right now because I may have used another take or something. So, if it's not, I don't know, maybe it'd be fun to go and look for it. If you spot it, let me know, because I honestly don't remember where it was, if it's even there at all. But the fun thing about it is the way in which my camera, my phone, picked up the Best Picture titles. The title card sort of shifted the way in which the environment around the player looked. So, you know, you'll look at this canvas tarp here, which has some paint on it. You know, I'm a painter, so that was another connection there that I wanted to have. But if you take a look at the surroundings, they, you know, change color as the camera picks up, you know, what's happening on screen, which I think is a lot of fun. I don't know, kind of has a nice cinematic look to it. The music behind the video is just like royalty-free YouTube music that they have available. So it's not like from any film or anything like that. It's just what YouTube has, and they allow people to put in their videos without like copyright claims. I don't know how all that stuff works on YouTube, so I didn't want to get in trouble, so I just used music from their library. Now, the only light source happening in the video is right here from this lamp, and I have a door to this, my studio, over there, and I didn't have any other lights happening in here. It was just that light. But outside that door to the other room, which is kind of like a storage living room sort of thing, that light was on also. So tiny bit of light coming through the door, and then the majority of the light was happening right there from that lamp. Here's my stack of Best Picture DVDs. I don't know, there's, I don't know, some of them, I don't know, I do have one that's signed, Platoon. I got Where's that at? I got Oliver Stone to sign that one. I don't know, it's somewhere there. But yeah, here is my stack of best pictures. And again, in the player, I put one movie in, played it, recorded the title sequence, took it out, put the next one in, did the next one, the next one, the next one. And I did it all in chronological order from when they won. I just thought that would make it a little bit easier on me as I went through and edited this together. A lot of these movies come from secondhand stores. I would say the majority of them do, or from pawn shops. You know, some of them I bought new on eBay, but well, I shouldn't say. Some of them I bought used off of eBay or Amazon years ago. I've had this collection going for a while. And I think one of my favorite things about this project is you see the evolution of Best Picture throughout the years, what that term meant during certain eras or certain years, things like that. And I think that was why it was important for me to get this done while Parasite is still Best Picture right now, because it's such a historical event, also how it coincides with the year of my kid's birth. So I don't know, just, you know, personal reasons and also I guess historical reasons, because Parasite's not going to be Best Picture for much longer, or the most current Best Picture for much longer. I guess it is extended a little bit because of COVID, but yeah, I just needed that little push to finish this project, and the personal reasons, the historical reasons seem like a good reason to complete it. And I could do it again. The filming portion was definitely the most difficult part, because if I jostled the screen at all, I had to start all over. But that only happened twice, and I didn't get very far to begin with when I did jostle the camera. And I think one time I jostled the camera, and then one time I moved that. It's a pretty difficult task making sure everything stays steady. It's a project I may want to do again down the road at a significant anniversary, like the 100-year anniversary or something like that. And still, hopefully, if this is still working, put it on my, if I can even get DVDs of these movies, you know, who knows, put it on the portable DVD player. I mean, that thing, I've had that thing for years. I used it all throughout grad school, and it was a very helpful tool. Wait, so yeah, I bought that thing well over 10 years ago. I shouldn't say just 10 years ago, it was well over 10 years ago. I used this thing in grad school. So yeah, this thing has been very useful and holds a special place in my heart, and I really hope I can use it again for the 100-year anniversary of Best Picture. Anyway, thank you for tagging along. Hope you enjoyed the video. Hope you enjoyed this little featurette thing. I don't know, it just seemed like something I wanted to not only record for a viewer to watch, but also, I don't know, for posterity, for myself, so that I can kind of remember what was going on with the project in case I ever want to do it again. Or I don't know, I'm just kind of proud of this one. I know it's not huge or amazing or anything like that, but it's something I wanted to do for a long time, and it just seemed like the perfect opportunity with Parasite being Best Picture winner and it being the Best Picture winner the same year that my kids were born. I mean, it didn't win Best Picture in 2019, but it came out. It's the Best Picture of 2019, just as my kids are the best kids to come out of 2019. But yeah, thank you again. I guess like and subscribe, right? Isn't that what you're supposed to say after videos like this? I know I've made a lot of videos. I've never said that before, but I think I may add it because I think I want to put more emphasis on Oscar on this page. So yeah, like and subscribe, and let's all watch the Oscars. And to keep with my normal outro, perhaps I'll see you tomorrow for more Pure Hangout.